All right, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the Packers and Saints on Monday Night Football. Game started a few minutes ago. We're about 2 minutes in, still scoreless. Packers just picked up a third down. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Packers and Saints today on Monday Night Football. We've got the Packers pretty easily. I don't really think this game should be that close. So we're 2 minutes into the game. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Packers with the ball on their own 49-yard line. They toss it to Jacobs to the left side. Jacobs makes a cut, and Josh Jacobs is going to fight his way for about 7 yards on first down, getting to the Saints 44. You got the Packers? Yeah, me too. All right, there's the poll. Be sure to vote on that. Saints or Packers? So 2nd and 3 for the Packers. Love looks to throw. Love checks down Jacobs, and Jacobs makes a man miss. Got blockers out in front. Josh Jacobs to the 33-yard line before he's stopped. And another first down on the catch and run. Josh Jacobs having a great year in his first with the Packers, 7th in the NFL in rushing yards. Got a lot of work in the first quarter. And I've seen 2 plays, and he's touched the ball both times. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Packers and Saints on Monday Night Football. I'll check my score prediction for the game in a second, but I've got the Packers pretty easily. I think 30-17 or something like that. I don't really think it's that close. 1st and 10, Love off play action, floats one downfield, high throw, caught to the 21-yard line. There is Tucker Kraft for a gain of 12, another Packer first down. Nice throw and catch there for the Packers. So 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Packers moving the ball effectively on their first drive. Packers clinch a playoff spot with a win. Saints already eliminated from the playoffs at 5-9. Packers are 10-4. From the 21-yard line, Love under center. Christian Watson comes in motion. They'll hand off to Jacobs running right. Jacobs with blocks. Jacobs turns the corner. Jacobs stiff arms a guy. Tight ropes the sideline. Unable to stay in bounds. He's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And it's 1st and goal, Packers. Jacobs not quite able to stay in bounds. But a good run for Josh Jacobs inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. He had so much space to run on that play. Brings up 1st and goal for the Packers on the game's opening drive. Love and shotgun. Jacobs is the back one to his left. Play clock winding down. Got the snap off. They hand off Jacobs straight ahead, and he is going to be short of the goal line. And it's going to bring up 2nd and goal. He is just short. 2nd and goal from like the 2-inch line. He got really close without getting in. So 2nd and goal, 9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. The Packers rushing touchdowns, they had just 3 in their first 7 games. And in their last 7 games, they have 13 rushing touchdowns. 2nd and goal for the Packers. Love and shotgun. Jacobs wind up to his left. Jacobs now motions out of the backfield. They toss it to Wicks underneath. And he's taken down for a loss. The Packers try to get creative and get the ball to Dontavian Wicks underneath, but it is unsuccessful. And he's taken down for a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. Hey, how's it going? 3rd and goal from the 2. Love and shotgun back onto his left. Love looking to throw. Love pressured underneath. Wide open receiver. Touchdown, Packers. Dontavian Wicks with the touchdown. And the Packers on the board first. A 2-yard touchdown. The Packers take the opening drive and go right down the field as they take an early lead. They tried to get it to Wicks on the previous play. Here his defender falls down. He ends up wide open. And a first down, or a touchdown for the Packers. Here is McManus to add the extra point. And it is up and good. 7-0 Packers lead. It's up nothing too much, just watching the game. The defender did fall down here, but it doesn't. I don't think it should be a flag. I don't know, it falls down in zone. But a great first drive for the Packers. They go right down the field and take the early lead. 7-0 with about 8 minutes to go. 8:41 to go. Packers on that drive, they go 10 plays, 63 yards, and ends in a 2-yard touchdown from Jordan Love to Dontavian Wicks. Packers will clinch a playoff spot with a win. They're currently 10-4. Last week they destroyed the Seahawks. To close out the year, they face the Saints tonight. Then they play the Vikings next week. That'll be an interesting game. And then the Bears. Easy game. Yeah, definitely should be an easy win for the Packers. Alright, how's it going? But the Packers will clinch a playoff spot in the NFC with a win. I'm pretty sure all they need to do is win one game. And they'll get in. How's my day? Pretty good. How about you? Working on my power rankings video. Although it's kind of annoying that I gotta get all my videos done by tomorrow because I don't want to post any on Christmas. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I can fit in my power rankings tomorrow and my predictions tomorrow without really having the night to do anything because we're going to see family. So makes it tough. In fact, I was debating not streaming today to try to get it all done. I decided at like 8 o'clock I was going to stream, so I really had to hurry. It was alright. Didn't do anything too exciting. Okay. But they're back from commercial here. Saints are going to get the football for their first possession. McManus kicks off, and this one will be fielded from inside the 5. On the return here across the 20-yard line, across the 30, out of bounds near the 35. And that is where the Saints will take over for their first possession here, down 7-0, 8:36 to go in the first half, or the first quarter. The Saints, a lot of offensive injuries. No Alvin Kamara for this game. Backup quarterback Spencer Rattler gets to start. Although Rattler, interesting story, he actually trained in the freezer, the Saints walk-in freezer, to prepare for this game in Green Bay. So a 1st and 10 from the 34, empty backfield for Rattler. The Saints spread the field here to start this game. Rattler looks to throw, going to step up in the pocket against the pressure, and Rattler will dive ahead, gain of 8. I should give him 7 on the scramble. Spencer Rattler played pretty well in relief of Jake Haener last week. This is his 4th start, has an 0-3 record, 177 passing yards per game, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I'll get your comments in 1 second. 2nd and 4 here from the 40. Rattler under center. And they'll hand off to the left side. I don't know who this running back is, and he's going to gain about 5. Miller. Is that Kendre Miller? Might be. Alvin Kamara is not playing, so I have no idea who the Saints' backup running back is. Let's see. Yeah, it's Kendre Miller. Number 25 in his second year at TCU. Off-play action route, backpedaling, sets up the screen here to the tight end Maru, and he's going to cut to the outside, gets a block downfield, and he's tripped up after getting 12. Nice catch and run there for the Saints. And another first down. You need 43 fantasy points from Jacobs. Wow, that's quite a bit. I like how Wicks is playing this year. Yeah, I haven't really followed the Packers that closely. I mean, I do know they're pretty good, but I don't know how he's playing. But touchdown on the first drive, and Kamara injured. Yeah, I didn't know that until just now. First and 10 here, handoff. Kendre Miller going nowhere, taken down at the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, apparently Alvin Kamara is injured for the Saints. Let me see if I can find his injury. First, 2nd and 10 here, handoff straight ahead for a gain of about 3. So I believe that's Jamal Williams. Brings up 3rd and roughly 7. Yeah, Alvin Kamara is out with a groin injury. Third and 7 from the 40. Empty backfield for Rattler. Rattler looks to throw. Packers rush 3. Rattler outside, incomplete. Wide throw looking for Kevin Austin. That brings up 4th and 7. Let's see what happens here. Looks like he just misses. Unless this goes through his hands. No, this is behind him. So 4th and 7 here for the Saints. 5:44 to go in the first half, or first quarter. Saints will go for it. Play clock at 2. They got a false start that'll back them up 5. Play clock was winding down as well. So it'll be 4th and 12. Now the Saints will likely punt. Saints have nothing to play for here in this game. Eliminated from the playoffs. So it's 4th and 12. And now the Saints will send on the punt team and punt on their first drive. So it's 4th and 12 from the Packer 45. The punt is away. Jaden Reed signals for a fair catch at the 8-yard line. That's where the Packers will take over for their second possession. 5:38 to go in the first quarter. There's a flag down. We got holding against the Packers. So that'll be a force at the end of the play, so it'll be half distance to the goal. So they'll be starting roughly their own 5-yard line. Yeah, they'll start on their own 5. They marked it a fair catch at the 9-yard line, so it'll be enforced at the 5. Saints probably going to go for every 4th down. I mean, yeah, there's no reason not to. I mean, they've got nothing to play for. I mean, they really have no chance of winning this game. I mean, I know anything can happen, but They have no chance. I mean, you look at all their injuries. They're out of the playoffs. A win here doesn't really do anything, like, at all. I mean, yeah, might as well go for every fourth down. You're eliminated from the playoff spot. You're not really looking at a potential draft pick. I mean, let's see. If the season ended today, the Saints would be picking 10th. Yeah, the Saints, they'd have the 10th pick, and that'll stay that way with a win or a loss. So, I mean, really not much at stake here for the Saints. But Packers get the ball back at their own 5-yard line. First drive, right down the field, scoring a touchdown. And let's see what they can do here on their second. Packers will clinch a playoff spot with a win. They can't win the division. The best they can get is probably, well, I don't know. The best they can get might be the 6th seed. Because if the Vikings and Lions, they're both 3 games better than them right now. Well, technically, it could be. Hold on. I gotta check something real quick. Yeah, the Packers, they can't win the division. The best they can finish in the North is 2nd, meaning they would have the 5 seed, most likely. Packers, they're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're 10-4. All their losses have actually come against NFC teams. They lost the Eagles, the Lions twice, and oh no, who's the last? Oh, the Vikings. Packers have 4 straight games, but they've scored at least 30 points. That is the 2nd longest streak in team history. Hand off to Josh Jacobs up the middle on first. Wait, that's 2nd down? I missed first. They were at commercial the entire time. Alright, apparently this is 3rd down upcoming. 3rd and 6, apparently. From the 8-yard line, Love in shotgun with the back line to the left. 3rd and 6, 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Saints show blitz. And the Packers are going to get a free 5 yards here. Saints jump early. At least that's what it looked like. Yeah, it is against the Saints. That'll give the Packers a free 5 yards. And make this a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1. Love and shotgun back onto his right. Now the motion, Jacobs out of the backfield, leaving the backfield empty for Jordan Love. 3rd and 1. Kraft is going to come under center here in quarterback sneak. And Tucker Kraft converts to 3rd and short. The Packers run a quarterback sneak with Tucker Kraft. Really tight end sneak. He gets a 1st down and Packers convert on 3rd down. Tucker Kraft is 3 of 3 on quarterback sneaks this season, when the Packers have tried it with him. 1st and 10 from the 14. Empty backfield for Love. Play clock winding down. Look at the snap off. Love looks to throw. Love with time floats one underneath, caught by Jacobs. And Jacobs flips the tackle Stays in bounds before he heads out. Gain of about 14 yards. Nice pickup there for Josh Jacobs. And another Packer first down. So far, results in the poll. Wow, 80% of you guys said the Saints will win. 20% have said the Packers. That seems surprising to me. I've got the Packers in this game. I don't remember the score. Maybe 30-17. I think that's it. I can't remember. Jacobs tonight, 8 touches, 57 scrimmage yards. 1st and 10. Love under center. Here's the 9th touch for Josh Jacobs. And he will gain about 3. Running to the left side. So it's 2nd and 7. From the 31-yard line, Love under center. On 2nd and 7, Love off play action, looks to throw. Love with time, throws one downfield that is knocked away, incomplete. It's 3rd and 7. Nice defensive play by Taylor. Brings up 3rd down. Was looking for Dontavian Wicks. Maybe he got there a little bit early, but probably a good no call. Third and 7. Empty backfield for Love. Look to throw. Saints bring 5. Love over the middle. That is caught for a first down. Romeo Doubs to the 46-yard line. And the Packers move the chains. 2 for 2 on 3rd downs today. Or on this drive, actually. And a nice conversion there to Romeo Doubs. As the Packers, they move the chains. So it is 1st and 10 for the Packers. On their own 46. Love and shotgun. Jacobs wind up to his right. Love off play action, rolling to his left. Now sets his feet all kinds of time. Love will just sidearm one into the ground at the feet of Josh Jacobs. Will have so much time, can't find anywhere to go with the ball. Ends up just throwing it away. It's 2nd and 10 here, with 1:36 to go in the first quarter. Josh Jacobs on the season, 272 carries for 1,183 yards and 12 touchdowns, averaging 4.3 yards per carry. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Love and shotgun, off play action. Love pressured, and he will flip this forward. It is caught by Jacobs, and Jacobs going to break a tackle and will fight his way for about 7, maybe 8 yards before he's driven backwards. I don't know how Josh Jacobs was able to catch that pass. That was really low. Yet somehow he was able to come up with it. Yeah, he is able to make the catch. Nice play there for Josh Jacobs. And a good job just for Jordan Love just to get rid of the ball. Not take a sack. Packers perfect 4 of 4 on 3rd down today. This is a 3rd and 2. Play clock winding down. It's at 2. And Matt LaFleur calls timeout with the play clock winding down. Looked like they were going to get the snap off, but Packers call a timeout before the play clock expires. So we got a 3rd and 2 here for the Packers. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Packers with their third down of the drive. Hold on, just want to check something real quick. You love Jacobs. He's a good player. Really good. Packers, they're a middle of the pack third down team, converting 37.9% of the time. That is roughly half. Maybe a little bit worse than half. The best third down team is the Chiefs, who convert 51% of the time. They're the only team to convert more than 50%. And the worst third down team is the Browns, who are at just 28.4. But it's a 3rd and 2 here for the Packers. They're 4 of 4 on third down so far today. So far, results in the poll, it is 67% of you guys said the Saints, 33% have said the Packers. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. And also, let me check my prediction for the game while they're at commercial. So give me 1 second while I check that. Let's see, I got the Packers, I think 34-17. But 44 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 2 for the Packers. Love and shotgun with the back one to his right. They'll hand off straight ahead. And he's not going to get it, just short. I think this is Emmanuel Wilson with the carry. Looks to have gotten about a yard and a half. 4th and 1 here for the Packers. And let's see. I'm going for this if I'm Green Bay. Let's see what the decision is from Matt LaFleur. Yeah, my prediction for the game, 30-17 Packers. 4th and 1. They don't have to run a play before the quarter ends. Let's see if they will. 10 seconds. Love under center. In shotgun. And they will not run a play here before the quarter comes to a close. So at the end of the first quarter, Packers up 7-0. They've got a 4th and about half a yard as the first play of the second quarter. I'm going for it if I'm the Packers. We're playing a Saints team with the backup quarterback, already not anything to play for. I mean, if I'm the Saints, I'm definitely going for it, because obviously they really have nothing to play for, but I mean, if I'm the Packers, I'm going to go for it. I mean, it's a short yardage situation at about the 45-yard line. I like my chances. Yeah, I'd go for it. But we'll have to see what the decision is for the Packers. Packers have actually only gone for 11 4th downs, converting 5 of them. That's 45%. The only team to attempt less is the Vikings, who have attempted 10. They've converted 6. The team who's attempted most is the Browns, who've attempted 38. So let's see. We got a Packers team that doesn't attempt a lot of first downs. And we'll have to see. Did I say first downs? I meant 4th downs. But we'll have to see what they end up doing. So waiting for them to come back from commercial, we got a 4th and 1 for the Packers. As the first play of the second quarter. So waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back here. They will go for it. Love under center on 4th and short. From the Saints' 45-yard line, Love will go quarterback sneak. He easily picks up the first down. He gains a full 2, maybe 3 yards. And the Packers move the chains. You would sneak this. It's exactly what they did. Packers easily convert there on 4th and short. 1st and 10 on the Saints' 43-yard line. Love under in the pistol. Jacobs the back behind him. Turn around, handoff. Josh Jacobs bounces outside to the right. Noakes for a cutback lane. Jacobs not going to find much. He'll get 3 yards to the 40. You caught it. Yeah, you did. Great job. So it's 2nd and 7 here for the Packers. On the 40-yard line, Love under center. Reed motions out wide. Off play action. Love on the design roll left. Love looking downfield, and he will throw this at the feet of Tucker Kraft. Kraft was covered. Jordan Love was pressured. 3rd and 7. Packers 4 of 5 on 3rd down today. I would say this is probably another one that could be 4-down territory for the Packers, depending on how close they get if they don't pick it up. 3rd and 7, Love and shotgun with the back arm to his right. The Saints show blitz. 3rd and 7, Love looks to throw. Saints bring 5. Love throwing outside, that is caught by Dobbs. He is short of the line to gain. It's going to be 4th and 2 from the 35. So let's see what they do here. Will they go for it again? I would do it from the Packers. They will keep the offense out there. 4th and 2 from the 35. A first down is at the 33. Love in shotgun. Jacobs wind up to the left. Love off play action rolls to his left. Love throwing to the flat. Wide open. Tucker Kraft. First down and more. Kraft inside the 20. He lowers the shoulder down to the 14-yard line. A nice catch and run for Tucker Kraft, and the Packers convert on 4th down. 2 for 2 on 4th down on this drive. A really nice catch and run for Tucker Kraft. Oh, Christian Watson was wide open. And probably a touchdown if he gets the ball. But still, Tucker Kraft was wide open in the flat. And the Packers convert on 4th down anyway. So 1st and 10 from the 14. Play clock winding down. It's at 3. Love and shotgun. Hands off. Jacobs straight ahead. Bounces outside. Slips tackle. Jacobs still going. Stiff arms guy inside the 10. Jacobs first down to the 2-yard line. Nice run for Josh Jacobs. Gains 14 yards. And a 1st and goal for the Packers at the 2-yard line. 16.94-yard drive so far with the Packers. Handoff to the left side. Jacobs in for a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs with the Packers' second touchdown in 2 drives. A long touchdown for the Packers. Or a long touchdown drive. Ends up with a 2-yard touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This is his 6th straight game with a rushing touchdown. That is the longest streak of his career. With the Packers, a 17-play, 96-yard drive that takes 9 minutes off the clock. That's insane. It's 17 plays, 96 yards, 8:55 to be exact. McManus, extra point up and good. 14-0 Packers with the Saints. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Packers. 11:43 to go in the second quarter. Packers' first drive. 10 plays, 63 yards. That took 6:19 off the clock. Second drive, 96 yards, almost 9 minutes off the clock. The Packers had the ball for 15 minutes compared to the Saints' 3. Talk about ball control football. Packers have had a lot of the ball so far. Jacobs' best running back in the league. Not quite sure about best running back in the league, but he is definitely one of the best. He's having a great year with the Packers. He's also been a touchdown machine lately. 12 rushing touchdowns. And 9 in his last 5 games. Just kidding, yeah. I would say Jacobs is probably top 5. He's probably got Saquon, Derrick Henry. Those are definitely the top 2. I mean, there's some other very good running backs, but Jacobs might be number 3. He's definitely top 5. Now, you probably got to put a healthy McCaffrey in there. Maybe him at 3. Maybe Jacobs 4? Yeah, Jacobs definitely top 5 running back. And he was even really good when he was with the Raiders, who had just awful. Barkley and Henry are better. Yeah, Barkley, Henry, and maybe a healthy McCaffrey, but that's probably it for as far as running backs I put above Josh Jacobs. Maybe there's somebody I'm forgetting, but I mean, he is a really good player. They're back from commercial. Saints get the football for their second possession. First drive, they punted. We're going to go for it, but then ended up false starting, and then forced to punt it away. But Spencer Rattler and the Saints offense back onto the field. They take over on their own 30-yard line. Packers have run 27 plays, 149 yards, had the ball for 15 minutes. The Saints have run 6 plays for 26 yards, and had the ball for 3 minutes. First and 10 from the 30. Rattler under center. Miller is the back. And they'll toss this to Kendre Miller to the right side. Miller taken down for a loss. A 3-yard loss there for Kendre Miller on first down. Cooper takes him down to the backfield. And a great start to the drive for the Packers defensively. Does a great job getting in the backfield. Second and 13 from the 27. Rattler in shotgun. Miller is the back line up to his right. Kevin Austin comes in motion. Routwer looks to, no, we got play blown dead. Yeah, I thought I saw somebody on the left side of the Saints line move early. False start against the Saints. That will back them up 5. Make this an even more difficult second down. 2nd and 18. So 2nd and long here for the Saints. Routwer in shotgun, back on to his left. Routwer looks to throw. Pressured, rolls to his right. Routwer on the run. He's going to pump fake and head out of bounds, gain of 2. So it'll be 3rd and 16 here for the Saints. So 3rd and long, 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. From their own 26, Routwer in shotgun. Routwer going to look to throw. Pressured, steps up in the pocket, throws underneath, that is caught. But we're going to be well short of a first down. It's a gain of 6. That'll bring up 4th and 10, and the Saints forced to punt. So a great drive there for the Packers defense. They force a quick 3 and out. And the offense can get the ball right back. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Packers. And the Saints unable to get anything going offensively. Punt is away. Jayden Reed signals fair catch at the 33-yard line. And that is where the Packers will take over. Their 3rd drive, 9:25 to go in the first half. It's a 57-yard punt, and obviously none in the return because it was fair caught. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, Packers get the football already 2 touchdown drives and 149 yards. Let's see what they can do here on their 3rd possession. Hold on 1 second. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, so far results in the poll, 55% of guys said the Saints will win, 45% have said the Packers. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. So 14-0 Packer lead. About 9.5 minutes to go in the first half. Packers take over with the football on their own 33-yard line. Love under center. Jayden Reed comes in motion. They flip this to Watson on the end around. Tucker Kraft gives him a block on the outside. And Watson is out of bounds near a first down. Will pick up about 9. Going to be just short of moving the sticks. So 2nd and 1 for the Packers on their own 42. Love in shotgun back onto his left. Reed comes in motion again. Love off play action, looks to throw. Looks like he wants to go deep. Love throws one over the middle that is caught. Wide open, Tucker Kraft again. Kraft inside the 30. He's forced out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A big catch and run for Tucker Kraft. He has been everywhere so far today. The Saints defense just leaving Packer receivers wide open. Tucker Kraft today, 3 catches, 63 yards, 40 yards after the catch. 1st and 10 from the 28. Love hands off up the middle, and I think this is Wilson, and he's going to gain about 8 yards to the 30. Yeah, that's Emmanuel Wilson, number 30. The 31. Packers tight end Luke Musgrave in the game right there. Missed the last 10 games with an ankle injury. But now back out for this play. 2nd and 2, Love under center. Wilson remains at the back. From the 20, Watson comes in motion. He'll hand it to him on the jet sweep. Watson with the block on the outside. Turns the corner. Tight ropes the sideline. Forced out of bounds inside the 5. A nice run for Christian Watson. And now he is slow to get up. He is hurt. That is not good. Gain of 14, and now Watson is hurt. Hopefully he's okay. But then we'll go to commercial. Obviously, hopefully Christian Watson's okay. He has struggled to stay healthy a little bit in his NFL career so far. Watson, I believe, in his 3rd year at North Dakota State. Yeah, 3rd season. Rookie year, he played 14 games, had 611 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Last season, played just 9 games, had 422 yards and 5 touchdowns. Although so far this year, he's played 13 of Packers' 14 games, catching 29 passes for 620 yards and 2 touchdowns. But hopefully he's okay. He's the Packers' 2nd leading receiver. Their leading receiver is Jaden Reed with 727 yards. Yeah, hopefully Christian Watson's okay. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Packers, somewhere around the 2-yard line. Let's see. I think it should be at the 2. Let's see exactly where it's spotted. Let me check. No, ball's actually on the 6. Wow, they marked him out of bounds before the 5. I thought he went out way later. So it'll be first and goal from the 6 for the Packers. 4 plays, 61-yard drive so far. Watson over on the sideline. He is walking around, but looks to be in some pain. Hopefully he's okay. The Packers have run 31 plays. The Saints have 31 yards. Touch pass, Jayden Reed trying to turn the corner. Reed is out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Reed just short of a touchdown. Instead, it's second and goal from the 1. So it's second and goal. Love under center. Handoff straight ahead. Touchdown, Packers. Brooks, I have no idea who this guy is. Number 30. It is Chris Brooks with a 1-yard touchdown for the Packers. And they have scored 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. It is 20-0, 6:28 to go still in the first half. Packers, they are dominating this game. Their offense, with more plays run than Saints have yards. They're up 20, about to be 21. Apparently that's his first touchdown for Chris Brooks. The extra point up and good. 21-0 Packers with the Saints. But a nice touchdown drive there for the Packers. They go 6 plays, 69 yards, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it's a 1-yard touchdown for Chris Brooks. Caps off a 6-play, 67-yard drive. 2:57 off the clock. Should have been Jacobs, but it's fine. We'll take that. Yeah, 21-0. This is very good. I'm going to take points any way you can get him. Oh, here we go. Chris Brooks was an undrafted free agent in the 2023 draft. He signed with the Dolphins. He is now with the Packers. He is a second-round player at a BYU, 6'1", 219. With his first career touchdown on that play. Packers have a touchdown in their first 3 offensive drives for the first time since 2020. Return here from inside the 5. On the return, they'll break to the outside. Tightrope to sideline. Stay in bounds before he'll head out of bounds at the 38. Good return for the Saints. Maybe that can set their offense up because their offense has done nothing so far. 31 total yards compared to the Packers' 216. By the way, Christian Watson's over sitting on the sideline, so hopefully he's okay. Packers on their first 3 drives. 10 plays, 63 yards, touchdown. 17 plays, 96 yards, touchdown. And then 6 for 67, another touchdown. Packers with 15 first downs. The Saints have run 9 plays. First and 10, Rattler over the middle. That is deflected, but caught by Maru to the 40-yard line. Don't think that's how Rattler planned, but I'm pretty sure he'll take that. Was that deflected? Can't tell. I think so. I'm not sure. But first and 10 from the 40. Nice play for the Saints. Let's start this drive. Rattler under center. Toss to the left side. Jamal Williams gets it. And Williams gains 4. Spencer Rattler, a top recruit in the 2019 recruiting class. #1 dual threat quarterback in the country, ranked 29th overall in the ESPN 300. Spent 3 seasons at Oklahoma, then transferred to South Carolina, spent 2 years there. And was a 5th-round pick by the Saints. And making his 4th career start with the injured Derek Carr. 2nd and 6 from the 36. Route under center. Handoff to Williams, not much, gains a yard. So it is 3rd and 5 with 4:40 to go in the first half. Packers up 21-0. Route in the past 2 years at South Carolina, had a school record with a 68% completion percentage, threw for 6,200 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 20 picks. Man, that was a lot of interceptions for 2 years. A flag here against the Saints for 12 men in the field, or in the huddle. Why does it seem like Rattler threw so many interceptions? Did he throw like 15 one year? Let's see. I'll check his stats from college. 3rd and 10 from the 40. Rattler in shotgun, back onto his left. Handoff to Kendre Miller. He will cut up the middle. Miller is going to have a first down on 3rd and long. The Saints move the chains to the 30-yard line, 10 yards for Miller, and a first down for the Packers. Or the Saints. Rattler threw 12 interceptions in 2022 and 8 last year at South Carolina. His career in college, 10,807 yards, 77 touchdowns, 32 interceptions. Also, he has 16 career rushing touchdowns during his college career. 1st and 10 from the 30. Rattler hands off. Miller is not going anywhere this time. He's taken down for no gain. So it's 2nd and 9, 3 minutes left in the first half. Saints put together a pretty good looking drive, their best of the day by far. From the 30, Rattler under center. Kendre Miller comes in motion. Off play action. Rattler going to look to throw. He's going to. Oh, he lost the ball. The ball comes out. Let's see who's got this. It's Packer football. Rattler fumbles. Packers recover at their own 35-yard line. And they take over the first turnover of the game for either team. And the Packers come away with it. Rashawn Gary recovers the fumble. Keyshawn Nixon forced the fumble. And the Packers defense forces the game's first turnover. 2:45 left in the first half. A turnover forced by the Packers defense. And right when the Saints are starting to move the ball, they fumble. The Packers, they take over late in the first half. They have 2:45 and 2 timeouts to work with. And we have to see if they can go 4 for 4 and score 4 touchdowns in 4 drives. Saints had a decent drive for nothing. Yeah, all that. I mean, it's not even like really good, but something. And then they. And then they just lose the ball. I was just about to check something. What was it now? But I wonder the last time a team went 4 for 4. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on 1 second. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I can't find that, but just something that'd be interesting to know. First and 10 here, the Packers set up a screen pass out to Josh Jacobs, and he will gain 6 up to the 40-yard line. Go back to the fumble. It's Keyshawn Nixon coming off the edge on a corner blitz. He forces the fumble. Rashawn Gary recovers. And the Packers, with the ball, 21-0, they lead. They don't have to run another play here before the 2-minute warning, with 2:15 to go in the first half. Let's see, will they? Probably. Love under center. Jacobs is the back. They will run another play. Love off play action. Looks to throw. It's going to go deep down the field. That is incomplete. Overthrew Romeo Doubs. Brings up 3rd and 4 with 2:03 to go. Oh, Watson's back? I didn't even realize that. That's good to see. Yeah, he's had a pretty good year. Alright, there he is. Christian Watson back on the field, so he's fine for the Packers. 3rd and 4 from the 40. Love in shotgun with the back line to his left. Play clock winding down. Love launches deep down the field off his back foot, incomplete. He wanted Christian Watson. It's 4th and 4. Not really sure why they're throwing a bomb on back-to-back plays. But a 3-and-out force by the Saints defense here. The Packers, they will not continue their streak of 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. They will make it 3 drives out of 4. But the Saints can get the football. They will not get hurt after the turnover, as their defense forces a punt. Should go for this, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can understand it. I mean, I would consider it. I mean, I don't know if the Packers will up 21 on their own 40. With the Saints also getting the ball before halftime. But yeah, I would definitely consider going for it. But I don't think they will, but I can definitely understand considering it. Or trying it. I mean, you could also say you can go for it now, even though the Saints could get the ball twice, or without the Packers touching the ball. You're saying you're up 21. The Saints are pretty awful, and the Packers are playing really well. So I mean, I can understand going for it. I don't think they will, but I don't hate if you would. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial at the 2-minute warning. 4th and 4 for the Packers. On their own 40-yard line, they lead by 21. Minute 57 to go in the first quarter, or first half. All right, they're back from commercial. We got a 4th and 4 here for the Packers. They will send on the punt team and punt it away here on 4th down. So the Packers punt for the first time today. The Saints come after the punt, don't block it. Dante Pettis back deep to receive, the former Giant. And Pettis feels this. No, let's go over his head. And it will go into the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 for the Saints, 1:49 to go in the first half. Packers 222 yards, the Saints at 63. Route hands off up the middle. Here is, I don't know who this is, 33? First time we've seen him today. Mims? I don't even know who this is. Let me check while they run this next play. 2nd and 1. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Routwer, another handoff straight ahead. Mims taken down very close to a first down. Let's see if they'll give it to him. They will not. It's 3rd and 1. Clock is running. Routwer in shotgun, looks to throw. Routwer underneath, high throw, hauled in by Mims. And he's got a first down, gains 2. Routwer made that a lot more difficult of a catch than it needed to be. We got roughing the passers here against the Packers. By the way, this Mims guy, Jordan Mims. Yeah, I don't really like that roughing the passer. I mean, it's a little bit weight, but he doesn't hit him very hard. Pretty soft. 1st and 10, 1:04 to go in the first half. Now they're going to review this. What are they reviewing? Oh, the pass was incomplete. Unforced the roughing the passer from the previous spot. So a difference of about 3 yards. Yeah, that's still a bad roughing the passer call. Should be 4th down. Yeah, that's really soft. 1st and 10 here from the 45. Routwer in shotgun, Mims the back line to his right. Routwer to throw here, a little over a minute to go. Underneath it is high, incomplete. Back-to-back high throws for Spencer Routwer, looking for Mims underneath. This one was high. Actually got tipped by Mims and nearly caught by the receiver over the top. I wonder who that was intended for. So 2nd and 10. Routwer looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Routwer going to scramble. Rolling to the right. Routwer gains about 3 as he dives ahead. 53 seconds left in the first half. And now 44 seconds left. The Saints call their first timeout. Oh, he was done with 2 remaining. Packers also with 2 timeouts left. So the Saints call a timeout. 44 seconds left. So it's 3rd and 7 after the Rattler scramble and the incompletion. Or the other way around, actually, but same idea. 3rd and 7, Rattler in shotgun, back on to his right. 46 seconds left in the first half. Rattler looks to throw. Rattler going to take a shot down the field. Open receiver. This one's caught to the 30. Oh, he lost the ball. The ball goes out of bounds. But it's a first down for the Saints to Kevin Austin, who fumbles it out of bounds to the 33-yard line. Drilled a catch and a fumble, not an incomplete pass. Definitely the right call. Yeah, he definitely caught that. But now, the Saints, they're going to call a timeout here. Darren Rizzi's upset over on the sideline. I mean, makes sense. The clock was running the whole time. I didn't even realize that. So apparently when a fumble goes out of bounds, the clock continues to run. That does not make any sense. I would think there should be about 40 seconds left. Yeah, the ends up being 25 seconds go off the clock. Or, yeah, 39 to 15, or 14. Is it 14 or 15? It's 15. Now the Packers call a timeout defensively. That's such a dumb rule. If the ball gets fumbled out of bounds, the clock continues to run. That's so dumb. How does that even make sense? Darren Rizzi, 16 years as an NFL assistant coach, 15 of them as a special teams coordinator. He was named the Saints interim head coach on November 4th after they fired Dennis Allen. So it's 1st and 10 from the 15 seconds left from the 34. Rattler looks to throw. Rattler pressured. Rattler taken down for a sack back at midfield. A big loss there for Spencer Rattler on the sack. It's Devontae Wyatt with the sack, former first-round pick for the Packers. A big loss. Saints call timeout for that one. So it's 2nd and 22. They spot the ball on the 46-yard line. The Packers 46. Kind of feel bad for the Saints. Yeah, I know. They've looked awful. And now Matt LaFleur calls his 3rd and final timeout before this 2nd and 22. So 9 seconds left in the first half. The Packers are up 21-0. And let's see if the Saints can pull off a miracle here. It's 2nd and 9, 22 seconds left. So we'll have to see what if the Saints can pull off a miracle here before the half. 2nd and 22. Rattler throwing out of bounds. 5 seconds left, and they probably just have a throw at the end zone. Both teams out of timeouts. 5 seconds left. It's 3rd and 22 here for the Saints. I guess what you could have done in that play is see if you can get, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 yards and try to get in field goal range. But 3rd and 22. The Packers will drop 3 defensive backs near the goal line. Rattler to throw. Packers send 5. Rattler pressure rolls to his right. Rattler on the run. Launches one way downfield. This one is going to be incomplete. Might have been picked off at the goal line. Xavier McKinney comes up with it. I don't know if he got the feet down or not, but they keep the Saints out of the end zone. 21-0. The Packers lead the Saints. Saints will get the football to begin the second half, but a dominant first half for the Packers. Was that pick? I don't know. Xavier McKinney came up with it, but I don't know if he got the feet down. I don't think so. I think it was ruled incomplete, but yeah, it was ruled incomplete. But there's a chance he got the feet down, but not sure. But I'm gonna go take a quick break. As I do halftime for every game I stream, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for sticking with me as it took a quick break. But the Packers, a dominant first half. They lead the Saints 21-0. A great performance so far. Their offense with 3 touchdowns and 4 drives. They hold the Saints scoreless in a dominant first half for the Packers. Up 21-0. Packers will clinch a playoff spot this week with a win. Best they can get is the 5 seed in the NFC. They cannot win the division. So a great first half for the Packers. As far as an updated score prediction goes, I originally said 30-17. And let's go with the Packers. I don't know, 37-3, 37-7, or 38-7. I don't know. I think this will be a lot more one-sided than originally expected. But the Packers, a great first half. And obviously we'll have to see if that will continue. But going over stats from the first half, beginning with player stats for the Saints. Spencer Rattler is 4 of 8 for 56 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, was sacked 2 times for a loss of 17 yards. Running the ball for the Saints, Spencer Rattler 3 carries, 13 yards, Kendre Miller 5 for 12, Jordan Mims 2 for 9, and Jamal Williams 3 for 8. Then receiving, Foster Moreau 2 for 33. Kevin Austin 1 for 17, Jordan Mims 1 for 6. Then for the Packers, Jordan Love is 12 of 18 for 127 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, and has not taken any sacks. Running the ball, Josh Jacobs 10 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Christian Watson 2 carries, 23 yards. Emmanuel Wilson 2 carries for 9. Jaden Reed 1 carry for 5 yards. Jordan Love 1 for 2. Same thing with Tucker Kraft. And Chris Brooks with 1 carry for a yard and a touchdown. Then receiving for the Packers, Tucker Kraft 3 for 63. Josh Jacobs 4 for 38. Romeo Dobbs 2 for 20. Jaden Reed 1 catch 5 yards. Dontavian Wicks 2 for a yard and a touchdown. And Christian Watson 1 target but did not catch it. Then team stats for the first half. The first downs, the Packers have 15. The Saints have 6. Packers are 4 of 7 on third down and 2 of 2 on fourth down. The Saints are 2 of 5 on third down and have not attempted a fourth down. The Saints 81 yards, Packers at 222. Packers averaging 6.2 yards per play. Saints at 3.5. The Packers outpassing the Saints 127-39. Outrushing the Saints 95-42. Packers 3 touchdowns and 3 red zone trips. The Saints have not made it to the red zone. And penalties, 5 penalties, 25 yards against the Saints. 2 penalties, 20 yards against the Packers. 1 turnover, that was a fumble loss by the Saints. Packers have not turned it over. And time of possession, 19:07 for the Packers, 10:53 for the Saints. But a really good first half of play for the Packers. Packers, they were also great in the first half last week, as they were destroying the Seahawks. I believe it was a similar score. It might have been like 21-3 or something like that. 21-3, 20... Yeah, something like that. It was 20-3. Okay, I was close. They ended up winning that game 30-13. And that was against the Seahawks, who are obviously much better than the Saints. But let's see, what else went on in the NFL this week? We got the Chargers beating the Broncos 34-27. That was a huge game for the AFC wildcard race. Both teams are now a win away from making the playoffs, the Chargers and the Broncos. Although the Bengals are in an interesting spot there. Saturday, the Chiefs beat the Texans 27-19. The Ravens beat the Steelers 34-17. The Falcons beat the Giants 34-7. The Lions beat the Bears 34-17. Bengals beat the Browns 24-6. I'll get back to the Bengals in a second. But the Colts beat the Titans 38-30. The Rams beat the Jets 19-9. The Commanders beat the Eagles 36-33. Jaden Daniels threw 5 touchdowns, while the Commanders also turned it over 5 times. The Panthers beat the Cardinals 36-30. The Vikings beat the Seahawks 27-24. Bills beat the Patriots 24-21. Raiders beat the Jaguars 19-14, which potentially ruined their chances at the first pick. The Dolphins beat the 49ers 27-19. And the Cowboys beat the Buccaneers 26-24. But the Bengals, they got two tough games left in their schedule. They play home against the Broncos and then at the Steelers to end the season. That is not going to be easy for the Bengals, but there's a chance they make the playoffs. They need the Broncos to lose out, as the Broncos, they have to play the Bengals next week. And then they play the Chiefs. Bengals, they will need to beat the Steelers in week 18, but it is very interesting because I believe the scenario for the Bengals, they need to win out, they need the Broncos to lose out, and I think they need the Dolphins and Colts to lose once. Let's see. The Bengals, they are 7-8 right now. They need to win out. They need the Broncos to lose their last two, meaning against the Bengals and against the Chiefs. They need the Colts to lose one of their final two and the Dolphins to lose one of their final two, although both those seems a little unlikely. The Colts, they play at the Giants and then the Jaguars, and the Dolphins, they play at the Browns and at the Jets. So I definitely think there's a chance the Bengals get in, because I think they can take care of what they need to do. I can see the Broncos losing out and potentially missing the playoffs, which would be insane, but I can see it. But the thing I'm not so sure on is the Colts and Dolphins both losing at least one more game with an extremely easy schedule. But the second half should begin within the next couple minutes. The Packers up 21-0. Saints get the football to begin the second half. There we go. But the Packers, a great first half. We will see if that will continue. But the Packers are going to kick off. Saints will get the football to begin the second half. Down by 21. Maybe they can start a potential comeback here. Although it seems very unlikely with how they played the first half. Saints also nothing to play for. Eliminated from playoff contention. Packers will clinch a playoff spot with a win. McManus kicks off. And the Saints will bring this out from the goal line. On the return, it is Jamal Williams, and he is going to run into the pile at the 22-yard line. Not a good return for Jamal Williams, and the Saints take over at the 22, down by 21 points. So let's see what the Saints offense can do here to start the drive. They take over at the 22. They're down 21-0. Route under center. He will hand off. Straight ahead goes Jamal Williams. Actually, that is Kendre Miller for a gain of 3. Second and 7. Routwer and shotgun back onto his right. Routwer looks to throw here on second down. Underneath, he'll find Miller out of the backfield, and he is going to be spinning his way for a first down. Saints, they pick up the first down. It doesn't break the tackle, just gets just enough as he spins his way and moves to 6. So 1st and 10 from the 33. Rattler under center. They hand off here. Miller is going nowhere, taking out at the line of scrimmage. And it brings up 2nd and 10. Miller goes nowhere. And it's 2nd down. Spencer Rattler tonight, he's 5 of 9, 64 yards. 3 rushes for 13 yards. Rattler under center, looks to throw. Rattler steps up in the pocket, shovel pass forward. Miller makes the catch, and Kendre Miller gains 8 to the 40-yard line. Kendre Miller, in his 2nd season at TCU, part of the TCU team that went to the national championship game against Georgia, although ended up losing that game 65-7. So it's 3rd and 2. Rattler in shotgun, back on to his right. Low snap. Rattler looks to throw, throwing outside, wide, incomplete. Wanted Dante Pettis. 4th and 2. So the Saints, 4th and 2, they will likely punt here in this situation. Yeah, they signed on the punt team, and the Packers defense forced a punt on the first drive of the half. Saints punter this year, 34 punts inside the 23 touchbacks. The Saints now motion around their punt team, but still wind up in a punting formation. 4th and 2. Play clock at 3. And they will knock at the snap off here. Darren Rizzi was signaling things into his special teams unit. He is a special teams coach, so maybe he's trying to do something there. But it's now 4th and 7 as they take the delay a game. And the punter is standing way off to the right. Again, they'll bring a few guys in motion. And they snap it to the punter, and he will punt this away. So, a lot of movement on the punt for the Saints, although as just being a punt to the 15, where it's fair call by Jaden Reed. So the Packers take over up 21-0. They get the ball for their first possession here in the second half. They take over the 15, score touchdowns on their first 3 drives. First time they did that since 2020, although the final drive of the half did not score as they punted. So the Packers take over the 15. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll, 60% of you guys said the Packers will win, 40% have said the Saints. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. But still waiting for them to come back. This is a long commercial break. Alright, now they're finally back. The Packers have the ball. It's marked at the 16. Love in shotgun back onto his right. They toss it to the right side. Jacobs gets it, and Josh Jacobs gains about 4 on first down. Jacobs with a pretty good first half. 10 carries, 53 yards. So it's 2nd and 5 from the 21. Love under center. Oh, Melton comes in motion. I'll hand it to him on the jet sweep. Melton gets a block. Melton is going to turn the corner. He's out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Nice run for Bo Melton on the jet sweep. And a first down for the Packers. The race for the top seed in the NFC is between the Vikings, Lions, and Eagles. The Vikings and Lions play each other, and the Eagles have 2 winnable games against the Cowboys and Giants. The Lions play at the 49ers, then home against the Vikings. The Vikings play home against the Packers before they go at the Lions. That is a tough 2-game stretch. Handoff goes to Josh Jacobs straight ahead, bounces off a defender, and Jacobs gains 8 on the first down run. Nice running there for Josh Jacobs. So it's 2nd and 1. 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jacobs tonight, 16 touches for 105 yards and a touchdown. Tucker Kraft comes in motion. They hand off to Josh Jacobs up the middle again. Makes a man miss. And Jacobs will gain another 2 yards and another Packer first down. Jacobs looks like he might be in some pain as he comes off the field. Hopefully he's okay. 1st and 10 from the 46. Love in the pistol. Brooks is the back behind him. He'll get the carry straight ahead. And Chris Brooks runs somebody over. And he gains 7. Brooks scored his first career touchdown earlier in this game. Nice run there on first down. Brings up 2nd and 3. Brooks today, he's played 11 snaps, got 2 carries for 9 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 3. Love under center. Brooks remains the running back. And Brooks gets it to the right side. And Chris Brooks this time. Oh, wow. How was he able to break free from that? Brooks gains 6. I don't know how he was able to break that tackle. Looks like he sure should have lost about 3 yards. And instead he's able to gain 6. What a play for Chris Brooks. What a play. I don't know how he was able to break free. Demario Davis should have had him on the ground for a loss of a few yards. And Brooks with a really nice play. Packers tonight, 265 total yards. 133 on the ground, 132 through the air. Love throwing outside as well, incomplete. Skips it to his receiver. And it is 2nd and 10. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jordan Love, he's 13 of 20 for 132 yards and a touchdown. So Love and shotgun back onto his right. Getting Reed in motion. Love looks to throw. Has time. Love will just check this down to Emmanuel Wilson out of the backfield. Runs somebody over. Wilson, 5 yards on the catch and run, but he ran somebody over. 3rd and 5. Nice play for Wilson. They actually marked this a 3rd and 6. Halfway through the third quarter, 7.5 minutes to go. Christian Watson's also hurt over on the sideline. Getting the right way looked at. Hopefully he's okay. Not good for the Packers. Jacobs looks to be shaken up. Christian Watson. 3rd and 6. Love looks to throw. Love going to foot one. Down the field, this one is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. Went him about a step too far. And it's 4th and 6. But here's a field goal try here for the Packers. It's going to be a 55-yard attempt. A long field goal. McManus this season, he is 14 of 15. Joined the Packers mid-season. This is a long one. 55 yards. Ball on the right hash. McManus, his kick is on the way. And 55 yards is good. Brandon McManus nails a 55-yard field goal, and the Packers go up 24-0. What could get points there, but Brandon McManus with a great kick. 55 yards, and the Packers with points in their first drive of the second half is 24-0. So a solid drive there for the Packers on their first of the day. But a long field goal caps off a. Let's see, how long was that drive? And how far? That drive for the Packers, 10 plays, 47 yards, 5:11 off the clock. And the Packers up 24-0 with 7:03 to go in the third quarter. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Christian Watson has a knee injury for the Packers. He's questionable to return. Yeah, that's not good. It's a right knee injury. Hopefully he's okay. But 24-0 is the score. 7:03 to go in the third quarter. Saints get the football still with a 0 on the scoreboard. They've been shut out in the first half, back-to-back games. Let's see if they can get points. This is their second drive here of the third quarter. Could be returned here by Jamal Williams, and Williams to the 30 before he's taken down. That will for the second best winning percentage in Packers history, only behind Vince Lombardi. Before with the highest winning percentage in Packers history in the month of December at 864. Actually, that is actually highest in NFL history, not just Packers history. Packers a great team late in the year. 1st and 10 here from the 30. Rattler in the pistol, the back line behind him. Rattler looks to throw. Rattler pressured, rolls to his right. Rattler going to tuck it and run, and he will slide after getting a 5. Actually, they'll give Rattler 6 on the scramble, so it's 3rd and 4. Rattler under center. Hand off to the right side. Kendre Miller taken down for a loss of a yard. And it brings up 3rd and 5 here. Nice play by the Packers defense. Third and 4. Empty backfield for Spencer Rattler. Miller comes in motion across the formation. 3rd down and 4. Now Miller comes across the formation the other way. Rattler gets the 5-man rush. Rattler steps up in the pocket. He's going to try to run for this. He's got a 1st down as he dives ahead to the 45-yard line. And a 1st down for the Saints. There is a flag down. It's going to be against the Packers. It's defensive hands to the face. 1st down for the Saints. Yeah, it's a hands to the face. And a 1st down for the Saints on the Rattler scramble. And the 1st down penalty as well. So from the 50, Rattler tonight, 72 passing yards, 28 rushing yards. Rattler hands off to the right side. There is Mims, and he's taken down for a loss of 2 on the play. Nice play by Devontae Wyatt. Had a sack before. And a tackle for loss here. So it's 2nd and 12. 4:50 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Packers lead 24-0. From their own 48, Rattler in shotgun with the back on to his right. Rattler looks to throw with plenty of time. Rattler going to take a shot downfield. This one is a high throw, but it is caught to the 45-yard or the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Juwan Johnson, the tight end, makes the catch. A 15-yard pickup. A nice play there for the Saints offense. Maybe their best play of the day. So 1st and 10 from the 35. Rattler looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Rattler taken down for a sack. Spencer Rattler sacked for a loss of 7. Back at the 42-yard line. A nice play there for the Packers defense. Takes him down. It's 2nd and 17. Rattler tried to step up, just had nowhere to go. And it's now 2nd and long after the sack. Rattler, empty backfield. Now they actually motion Miller to his right. Rattler looks to throw here. He will set up the screen here for Mims. And Mims unable to break a tackle, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 17. Nice tackle made there by the Packers defense. 3rd and long. So 3rd and 17 here for the Saints. From the Packer 42, empty backfield, Rattler looks to throw. Rattler steps up in the pocket, jump pass that is called for a first down. Dante Pettis makes the catch to the 22-yard line. Well, what a play for Spencer Rattler. Step up in the pocket, an accurate jump pass to Pettis, and a first down. What a play. A nice conversion there for the Saints on 3rd and long. That puts Rattler to 108 yards passing on the day. 1st and 10, Rattler off play action, looks to throw. Throw back across the field, that is intercepted! It's picked off inside the 10-yard line, the return to the 20. And right when the Saints start to move the ball, Rattler throws a pick. That was an awful decision to throw back across the field. Throws it right to the Packer defender. And 2 drives when the Saints actually start to move the ball, they turn it over. 1 fumble lost, 1 interception. It's picked off by the Packers, and they take over the football. This is just not a good decision for Spencer Rattler to throw this ball. It's either going to get intercepted by 1, or maybe even intercepted by another, but definitely broken up in some way. But right when the Saints start to move the ball, they turn it over. Second time today that's happened. First time Rattler lost a fumble on a strip sack. This time he makes an awful decision and throw. And the Packers take over their own 20-yard line. That drive for the Saints, 9 plays, 48 yards. The other time they did that, they went 6 plays, 27 yards. But it's intercepted, and the Packers, they take over late in the 3rd quarter. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here, the Packers take over their own 20-yard line following the interception. Second turnover of the day, forced by the Packers defense. Rattler with a lost fumble as well as an interception. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Hold on, this froze. Alright, yeah, waiting for them to come back from commercial. Packers take over after the interception. Another decent drive for nothing. Yeah, exactly. Second time they've done that today. This is just an awful decision for Spencer Rattler. I mean, that is something you just don't do. You throw the ball back across the field. It's a terrible decision. Here it is again. It's pretty bad. It's a roll to his right. And then he thinks he can fit the ball into a very tight window. He clearly can't. And it got picked off. But it's 2nd and 10 here from the 20. Love off play action. Steps up in the pocket. Jordan Love is... Oh, that's tipped and intercepted. No. Oh, they dropped that. Let's see. This is incomplete. They're going to rule. They dropped the potential interception. It would have been picked off by the defensive tackle, Saunders. He tipped it up in the air and was nearly able to pick it off, but runs into his own man and drops the ball. Wow, could have been a big play for the Saints defense. Instead, it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 20. Packers very lucky they still have the ball. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Handoff goes to Emmanuel Wilson to the right side. Wilson turns the corner, gets a block downfield. Wilson down the sideline, gain of 15. And a nice run there for the Packers. That should have been picked. Yeah, definitely. Something to note, we have not seen Josh Jacobs in the past few minutes. We saw him go off the field looking in some pain. Haven't seen him since. And Christian Watson, questionable to return with a knee injury. Haven't seen him. So 1st and 10 from the 37. Love under center. Toss goes to Wilson. Cuts up the middle. And Wilson breaks the tackle in another good run. He gains 7 to the 44-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3 here. Packers have run the ball for 162 yards, averaging 6.2 yards a carry. Love and shotgun back onto his left. Wicks in motion. Handoff goes to Wilson again, trying to bounce outside to the left, and Wilson will turn the corner, gain 4 before he's taken down. Just enough for a 1st down. And the Packers move the chains. Don't have to another play before the quarter ends. Oh, Josh Jacobs. I just said he hasn't been in the game after we saw him leave before, but he is fine. Packers just want to give other guys an opportunity. So at least that's good news for the Packers. But Christian Watson, knee injury, questionable to return. I mean, probably won't if I had to take a guess. I mean, up 24, no reason to put him back in, banged up. But obviously, hopefully, Watson's okay for the Packers. That could be a big loss. It's a solid season. But also good to hear Josh Jacobs is fine. He's just getting some rest. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here, we enter the 4th quarter. Packers a lower scoring. A lower scoring 3rd quarter for the Packers after 21 in the 1st half, just 3 in the 3rd quarter. But they still lead this one 24-0 and a look like they're on the way to a very convincing win. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial as we enter the final quarter of play. Packers a big 24-0. Alright, now they're back from commercial as we enter the 4th quarter. Packers with the ball 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. They toss this to Emmanuel Wilson running to the right side. Wilson gets blocks on the outside, and he will gain 2 to midfield. Jordan Love from week 11 to the end of the regular season. Last year he was 6-2 with 18 touchdowns, 1 interception. So far this year, he's 4-1 with 9 touchdowns and 1 interception. So apparently Jordan Love really likes to play late in the year, from week 11 to the end. So it's 2nd and 8. From midfield, play clock at 2. They let the snap off. Love looks to throw. With time, Love looks like he wanted to go deep. Now try to throw it over the middle. It's knocked down and incomplete. So it's 3rd and 8 here for the Packers. Jordan Love has 12 completions of at least 30 yards down the field. That is most in the NFL. Although it looks like he wanted another one on that play, although didn't end up throwing it. Third and 8. Love sets up the screen here for Brooks, and he's going to get dragged down. Gain of about 3 or 4. Make it 4th down. Could be a 4-down territory here for the Packers. It's going to be about 4th and 4 from roughly the Saints' 45. Let's see. It's 4th and 5. And the Packers, they're going to keep the offense out there. Packers 2 of 2 on 4th down so far. This is 4th and 5. Love in shotgun with the back line to his left. Let's see, will they snap this? Or just try to draw him off sides? They will not snap this here. And they will actually take the away game, so they'll end up punting this. I would like the decision to go for it there if you're the Packers, but already up 24, decide not to do it, and they'll punt it away. 13:22 to go in the 4th quarter. So Daniel Whelan comes on to punt it away. Dante Pettis back deep to receive. Saints come after the punt. Whelan gets the kick away. And Pettis calls for a fair catch at the 8-yard line. There's a flag down. Oh, it's going to be a personal foul. It's going to be roughing the punter. Interesting. That's a big penalty. It's an automatic 1st down. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I missed it. It's a tripping call against the Packers. So it's a trip against the Packers. That backs them up 15. So it's now 4th and 25. So this is 4th and a mile after that penalty. The Saints will put everybody at the line. They will send most. Whelan gets it away cleanly. And Pettis, with this bounce, it's a shorter kick, and it'll head out of bounds the 33-yard line. So the decision to back the Packers up 15, make them re-kick, ends up being a good one. 13:07 to go in the 4th quarter. Packers up 24-0, and the Saints take over the 33-yard line. A great game so far for the Packers, as they're up big. Oh, I was just about to check something. What was it now? I cannot remember. I don't remember. The Packers, they have not shut out a team this season. The Saints, they have also not been shut out so far this year. Let me check the last time of each. Maybe that's what I was going to do. Last shutout win for the Packers, 2021 against the Seahawks. They won 17-0. And the last time the Saints were shut out was nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Last time the Saints got shut out was November 27th, 2022, where they lost 13-0 to the 49ers. Route to throw here on 1st and 10 to the outside. That one is caught by Pettis, and Dante Pettis is wrapped up after a gain of 11. First down for the 49ers. Why did I say 49ers? Saints. I was just thinking 49ers, that's why. Spencer Rattler tonight, dropped back 23 times, 10 pressures, 3 sacks. Rattler looks to throw here again on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that is knocked down at the line and incomplete. Wanted Pettis again. Brings up 2nd and 10. $12:41 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Rattler looks to throw. The outside that is caught by Mims, and Mims is going to get taken down by Nixon after a gain of just a yard. Brings up 3rd and about 9. The mark at 3rd and 8. Nixon coming into the week, 70 tackles, an interception, and a career-high 5 pass breakups. 3rd and 8. From the 47, empty backfield for Rattler. Rattler looks to throw, steps up in the pocket, throwing that is knocked down at the line, incomplete. And it brings up 4th down and 8 here for the Saints. Van Ness with pressure on Rattler, the same guy who just got called for the penalty on the punt before. But 4th and 8, the Saints forced to punt it away. Packers will get the ball on. Let's see. 11:57 to go in the 4th quarter. The punt is away. Fair catch still to 4 at the 16. That's where the Packers will take over with 11:50 to go in the 4th quarter. So they'll take another commercial. 24-0 is the score. 11:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Packers still up big, 24-0. Not as much offense in the second half after 21 Packers points in the first half. This game reminds you of the election. Okay, cool. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. 24-0 is the score. 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. But they're not back from commercial. Packers win today, clinch the playoff spot. They have not had the most success in the playoffs recently. Especially when it comes to playing the 49ers. So they want to face down in the playoffs this year. 1st and 10 from the 16. Love under center. Handoff goes to Emmanuel Wilson. Tries to cut to the outside. He's forced back inside and taken down for loss of 3. Nice play there by the Saints defense. Matt LaFleur, the only coach in team history to make the playoffs. Each of his first 3 seasons, he's in his 6th year as Packers head coach. I believe this will be his 5th playoff berth or appearance if he were to make the playoffs this year, which looking very likely considering all the Packers need to do today is win. 2nd and 12, Love sets up, or tries to set up the screen, but it's incomplete. Actually hits the lineman in the back, and it's 3rd and 12. They're trying to set up the screen for Tucker Kraft. It's 3rd and 12. Third and 12. Empty backfield for Jordan Love. 11:04 to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd and long. Play clock winding down. They got the snap off. Love looks to throw with plenty of time. Love throws one deep down the field. That is caught by Jayden Reed to the 50-yard line. A big play for the Packers, and they convert on 3rd and long. Jayden Reed with a big play inside Saints territory, and a big play there for the Packers on 3rd down. Jayden Reed has had a pretty quiet game, but a nice play here. Big play on 3rd and long, and the Packers convert. 1st and 10 from the Saints 49. Love under center. Jordan Love 13 completions on 30 attempts. Throws at least 30 yards down the field, both most in the NFL. Handoff to Chris Brooks straight ahead for a gain of about 4. Jayden Reed this year, 51 catches, 769 yards, 6 touchdowns. Leads the Packers in receiving yards. 2nd and 7. Reed in motion. Love in shotgun, back on to his right. Play clock winding down, it's at 2. And they will just get the snap off. Love looks to throw. Love throwing to the outside. That is caught by Dontavian Wicks. He's wide open, gaining about 12 yards. First down for the Packers. Packers' notable pass catchers drafted since 2022. Luke Musgrave, Christian Watson, and Jaden Reed, all second-round picks. They got Tucker Kraft in the third round, Romeo Doubs in the fourth, and Dontavian Wicks in the fifth. Last time they drafted a pass catcher in the first round was 2002. That's pretty impressive. So 1st and 10 from the 34. Love tosses this to the right side. Brooks tries to cut up the middle. He stumbles, regains his balance, and is hit hard for a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7. 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So 2nd and 7 from the 31. Love hands off to Brooks to the right side. Chris Brooks gains about 4 as he's thrown to the ground. Third and 4, 7:45 to go. Packers up big, 24-0. Love in shotgun with the back line to his right. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Saints bring a blitz. Love thrown to the outside. That is incomplete off the hands of Dontavian Wicks. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 4. So it's 4th and 4. McManus comes on for a 46-yard field goal. He made a season-long 55-yarder before. From 46, McManus, his kick up and good. And the Packers now lead 27-0. With 7:13 to go in the game. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here. 27-0 is the score. Packers dominating. Going to clinch a playoff spot. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Packers, though, clinch a playoff spot with a win of 27-0. They're back from commercial. The kick is away. Return from the goal line. Jamal Williams on the return. He is going to break a tackle to the 30-yard line. 7:07 to go in the fourth quarter. So 7:07 to go in the fourth quarter. The Saints take over at their own 30-yard line. Route were underneath that is high, incomplete. Wanted Dante Pettis, but way off. 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. 7:03 to go. Routwer almost fumbles the snap, then hands off to Jordan Mims, and he's going to break a tackle to the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 2. Or 3rd and 2. There is a flag. And this one's going to come back to hold against the Saints. So 2nd and 20. Second and 20 from the 20. Routwer in shotgun with the back arm to his right. Routwer looks to throw over the middle that is caught for a gain of about 13. So 3rd and 7. 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Third and 7. Routwer to throw. Steps up in the pocket, rolls to his right, escaping the rush underneath, incomplete. Threw this into the ground, trying to find a receiver underneath. 4th and 7. And the Packers going to force another Saints punt. Actually, the Saints going to stay on the field here and go for this. I mean, why not? Down 27. 5:52 to go. They'll go for it here on 4th and 7. Routwer tonight, he's 12 of 22 for 135 yards and a interception. So it's 4th and 7. Routwer in shotgun looks to throw. Routwer with time. Gonna take a shot down the field. This one way down there. And it's incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Brings up 4th and 7. And on 4th and 7, it falls incomplete. And the Packers force a turnover on downs. Hold on, we do have a flag down. Let's see this flag. Let's see here. So after the play is over, we got unnecessary roughness against the Packers. The ball turns over on downs. The Packers football, and they're 15 yards from the previous spot. So interesting there. Malik Willis comes in at quarterback here for the Packers with 5:44 to go. Willis has seen some time, got a couple of starts when Jordan Love was hurt. Won all those games, I'm pretty sure. And the Packers take over 27-0. And they take over the football. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Packers take over with roughly 5 minutes to go, up by 27. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. This has been a long commercial break. All right, now they're back from commercial. 5:44 to go in this game. 27-0. The Packers lead the Saints. So from the 50, Willis hands off straight ahead. There is Emmanuel Wilson, and Wilson will power his way ahead for about 8 yards to the 40-yard line. The Saints 40, that is. Packers scored a touchdown in their first 3 drives. Offense has slowed down since then. Only a couple of field goals since, but they have dominated defensively. And just a great all-around performance for the Packers on their way to clinch a playoff spot. 2nd and 2, Willis in the pistol. Willis pulls this to the outside, makes a man miss. Willis now going to try to get to the outside. He's now going to cut up the middle, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 2. Willis making his 6th appearance this season. This is his 3rd season of his career. He's played in 16 games, a 3-2 record as a starter. And 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, also 2 rushing touchdowns. 3rd and 2, Willis and shotgun back onto his right. Willis, off play action thrown over the middle. That is a low and incomplete. Dontavian Wicks was the target. 4th and 2. The The ball looks like it may have been tipped at the line. Yeah, this was. Oh yeah, it was deflected at the line. That's probably a touchdown if that's not tipped at the line, and it's an accurate throw. But it's 4th and 2. 4:13 to go. Play clock winding down. I'm not sure if the play clock's supposed to be reset or something. Nobody seems to be in a rush. Actually, we got a timeout by the Packers. It's their first timeout here in the second half. First timeout either side is spent before this 4th and 2. Packers are going to go for it here on 4th and 2 from the 40. Wilson shotgun back onto his right. Willis looks to throw here. Deep drop. Willis, plenty of time. Going to launch one downfield. This one is caught inside the 20. Out of bounds. Jayden Reed goes to 7-yard line in a big play. On 4th down for the Packers. Jayden Reed gets it to the 7-yard line. The Packers move the chains on 4th. Nice throw from Willis. Right on the money. Jayden Reed. First and goal from the 6. Jayden Reed tonight, 3 catches for 76 yards. First and goal. Willis under center. They will just get the snap off. Handoff goes to Emmanuel Wilson. And Wilson is thrown down to the 2-yard line. Gain of 4. Speaking of 4 minutes to go in the game. So it's second and goal. Packers with 404 yards. Saints is just 169. Second and goal from the 2. Willis hands off. Wilson down to about the 1. Looks like he's just short of a potential touchdown here for the Packers. Third and goal. Third and goal. Ball on the 1. Willis under center. Wilson remains the back. Willis hands off. Wilson. Oh, I don't know where he is in the pile. Let's see. No signal yet. Packers think he's in. Now he's in for a touchdown. Emmanuel Wilson with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Packers with another touchdown. And the Packers, they have hit 30 points for the 5th straight game. All 3 running backs today for the Packers have a rushing touchdown. Josh Jacobs, Emmanuel Wilson, and Chris Brooks, who actually has his first touchdown of the year. Maybe of his career, I'm not completely sure. But Wilson into the end zone for a touchdown. And it is now 33-0. 2:41 to go. Kicked up and good. 34-0. Packers are dominating. A great performance all around for the Packers. So 2:41 to go. 34-0 Packers lead. I mean, this game is not close. And it really hasn't been. Returned here from the goal line to the 23-yard line. So 34-0, 2:48 to go in the second quarter. Handoff straight ahead for Mims, and he gains 9. So 2nd and 1 from the 31. Rattler looks to throw here. Rolls was right underneath that is caught by Mims, and he's taken down for a gain of 3 to the 34. And that'll bring us to 2-minute warning. As far as the plan goes for predictions this week, obviously the games start on Wednesday, which is Christmas, so obviously Merry Christmas to all you guys. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holiday, whatever holiday you do celebrate. But yes, my predictions, they'll be out on Wednesday, or no, sorry, it's gonna be out tomorrow, so Tuesday. I think, hopefully. It's tough, but I'm gonna try to get them out tomorrow. I mean, I kind of have to get them out tomorrow. And then power rankings will also be out tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to record them as soon as I'm done streaming so I can post them tomorrow morning, but I'm not completely sure on that. But the hope is that I can get power rankings and predictions out tomorrow. Saints could have just scored as many points as if they stayed home. That's a great point. I mean, me and you scored as many points as the Saints today. 0. That's a good point. That was like the Bears a few weeks ago when they played the 49ers. They had 4 first half yards. I could go walk up the stairs and have more yards than them. I couldn't believe that stat was real when I first saw it. To have 4 yards in the first half, that's insane. I do think they ended up with a good chunk of yards in that game because they had a decent second half. I mean, they ended up losing that game like 38-13 or something like that, but that was an unreal stat. 4 yards in the first half. Let me find that game. Yeah, it was 38-13. The Bears finished the game with 162 yards after having 4 in the first half. But they're not back from commercial. 34-0 is the score. So 1st and 10 here from the 30. Actually, the 35, sorry. Rattler looks to throw here. High throw incomplete. Minute 57 to go. Clock is stopped. They might as well just run the clock. Saints aren't going to do anything. There's been 0 shutouts so far this year. There has never been an NFL season without a shutout, and it looks like that trend will continue. as long as the Saints don't score in the next minute 57. That's kind of crazy. There's never been a season without a shutout. Routwer, underneath this one's caught by Juwan Johnson, taking down inbounds. He will gain about 10. Routwer in shotgun, looks to throw. Over the middle, that is dropped by Kevin Austin, incomplete. A little bit behind him, but probably should catch it. Brings up 2nd and 10 with a minute 34 to go. Second and 10 from the 45. Routwer looks to throw, pressured, rolls to his left. Routwer underneath that is through the hands of his receiver, incomplete. I bet $50 the Saints would shut out the Packers. Oh, wow. Definitely didn't expect the Packers to get shut out. So 3rd and 10 here. From the 45. Routwer and shotgun back onto his right. Minute 29 to go. Routwer to throw. Routwer to the outside. That is caught by Mims. And he's going to gain about 4 to the 49. How much more time left? Minute 19. And we got an injured Saint down the field. It's one of their linemen. Hopefully he's okay. It is Lucas Patrick. I believe he's their left guard. In his 8th year in the NFL, was a 2016 or a free agent in the 2016 undrafted free agent in the 2016 draft. Spent his first 5 years with the Packers, and hopefully he's okay here. Packers remaining schedule, they got at the Vikings next week, and then they're home against the Bears in week 18. That Vikings game is going to be interesting. Bigger game for the Vikings than the Packers, because the Packers, they cannot win the division. The best they can get is the 5 seed, which still seems kind of unlikely. Well, I mean, technically, I guess they can. If they win, and then the Lions beat the Vikings in week 18, but I don't know, it seems that to me that seems like a bigger game for the Vikings than the Packers, because the Vikings, they're still trying to battle for the 1 seed and the top spot in the NFC. Hopefully he's okay. Lucas Patrick, he goes walking off the field. 4th and 6 here for the Saints. Minute 18 to go. Empty backfield for Routwer. Routwer looks to throw. Routwer pressured. Steps up in the pocket, throws one downfield off the hands of his defender and incomplete. Kevin Austin the target again. So minute 11 to go. Packers take over with the football. And a couple of kneel downs, and this one will be in the books. The Packers will have officially clinched a playoff spot, as well as have the first shutout of the 2024 season. And the streak of never having a season without a shutout will continue. I still think that's kind of a crazy step. But Willis takes a knee. The Packers, they will clinch a playoff spot. Likely going to have the 6th seed, although there's a chance they can move to the 5 seed, but that would be the highest they get. Not being able to win the division. So they'll be going on the road in the first round, likely against the, well, either the winner of the South or the West. So meaning, at this point, either the Rams or the Falcons, but it could be the Buccaneers. But Willis takes another knee. The Packers have officially beat the Saints 34-0. First shutout of the season. Packers clinch a playoff spot. And they dominate this game. And now the top 3 teams in the North have all clinched a playoff spot. Lions, Vikings, and Packers all in the playoffs. Bears are 4-11. I mean, they're not in the playoffs, obviously. They're awful. But the Packers clinch a playoff spot. A great performance for the Packers. They dominate. They improve to 11-4. The Saints fall to 5-10. But that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'm gonna go record power rankings for tomorrow. And then yeah, tomorrow will hopefully be out power rankings as well as weekly predictions because the games start Wednesday. But Merry Christmas to all of you guys who celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, Happy Holidays, whatever holiday you do celebrate. Lots of content on the way. That's all for this stream. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.